Hi guys, this is Rachel Nolan. This is Module 4 for AEP 855. So I work at a school in Colorado. I'm wearing the Colorado flag shirt so you guys all know. Colorado, I couldn't find any rubrics that are as detailed as the KESA ones. So what I'm going to do is grade my own school, Arapahoe High School, versus the KESA rubric. Of course, those rubrics are really long, so I'm going to do a brief overview of things that stood out to me. So in the relationship category, we do have PLCs every Wednesday. That's district-wide. Most staff in the district have taken a 3-day workshop on PLCs, and so we all are pretty well versed in how effective PLC should run. Now, whether they run that well, mine is still working on it. But we do all do PLCs every Wednesday. We have a 2-year mentorship program for new teachers to the district. Not just new teachers in general, but anyone new to the district has to go through the 2-year mentorship program. But we don't have peer mentoring for teachers or admin after those first 2 years. For relevance, we're graded by the state in post-secondary and workforce readiness. My school does receive and exceeds expectations for our graduation rate and our SAT scores. Our curriculum adoptions, we use cadres. I'm hoping to get on the cadre for the next science adoption upcoming this next year, but we don't really take parent input in curriculum. We don't use a formalized data collection process. PLCs are supposed to collect data, but there's no requirement that we do, nor is there a place where we would record that data. My PLC even makes curriculum changes just on our own with no community input or even admin input. There's no requirement of technology use at my school or in my district, which is a surprise to me because my last district definitely pushed technology. This one, there are teachers that probably don't use it at all. For responsive culture, our district is fairly hands-off, but our policies are very clear and easy to find on the website. Our community collaboration at my school site has been a little rough this past year. My school was in the news a lot. We had 2 student suicides and a teacher that was arrested for sexual misconduct with a student. And so, rightfully so, the parents are a little worried about their kids at our school. And that came out in an interesting way this year. Data collection at our school is somewhat lacking beyond the PSAT and SAT and standardized tests. We don't really do any other academic data collection. But teacher leadership is definitely valued at my school. Even in the interview process, we're asked, what can you do outside? How can you be a leader? For rigor, we have career technical education programs. The district has a center for them. We do pre-nursing, teacher cadets. There's a fashion program, I think. And then at my school site, the special education program has some career training as well. We do have a college and career guidance center in the office. They're very responsive. They're always there to help kids out. Some of our kids can even get school credit for working outside of school, like working at the pizza place or something like that. We are not a very innovative district, or at least my school site is not very innovative in our curriculum. I do wish we were more innovative, but we are very classic test, notes, repeat, sort of science, at least education. So I'm trying to push my PLC to move past that. But people really like their tests in my school. The district does encourage professional development for teachers. It's in the board policy. We get continuing education credits. We get paid for them. It is definitely an expectation that we are taking classes. And teachers in the district, we have a rubric every year that we are evaluated on. It's very long. You sit down with your mentor and go over it together. My mentor this year is my principal because because I was new this year. So we sit down, we talk about how I would grade myself, how she would grade me, and then it gets sent into the district. For results, I'm going with the Colorado frameworks. Our frameworks grade on academic achievement, academic growth, and workforce readiness. My school exceeds expectations in achievement and post-secondary readiness, and then meets expectations in academic growth. For my principal's leadership style, she is definitely a leader-member exchange type leader. She delegates a lot of responsibility. She does like to have the final say in things, but you can tell who she delegates to and who she doesn't. She has an in-group and an out-group. And no one doesn't like her, but there's people who love her, and then there's people who come to work and do their job. Areas for school improvement. So I have 3. So more data-driven decisions. Our PLCs should be tracking data. We should be inputting it somewhere. I'm using the standard, the PSEL standard 4G, use assessment data to appropriately and within technical limitations, monitor student progress and improve instruction. We also need more innovative teaching, which would be standard 4E, promoting the effective use of technology. And then finally, we need to improve our school safety and mental health so that the community is happier with us. So that would be standard 5A, build and maintain a safe, caring, and healthy school environment that meets the academic, social, emotional, and physical needs of every student. I do think we do a good job with that. I don't think the suicide crisis is just at our school. I know that it's happening all over the country, but I'm sure that we can be doing more. So those are how I would improve. And thank you for watching.